Yo, it is your boy B Jones, and welcome to another episode of the Red Cup Talk, where I bring my opinion, my way, the way I want to say it, and how I'm going to say it about your favorite reality shows and some of your favorite scripted shows. Now, before we get into this week's episode, what y'all drinking tonight? What y'all got in y'all red cups? I got me a little water in here. I'm still on water. I'm drinking my water. I got a little toasted last night. On that tequila, I couldn't even record this last night because I got on that tequila. I was turned up with my cousin's house and all that. I've been hungover all day. I'm tired, but the show must go on. We gotta keep it moving. So I got some water in my red cup. Drop me y'all comments what y'all drinking on tonight, and let's get busy. So we're gonna get into another episode of the Baddies East. It seems like this series has been going on forever. It seems like, dang, when is the end coming? When the reunion coming? It's like episode after episode after episode. Like, how many episodes they getting this year? Are they get like 20 episodes this season? I don't know, but keep going on with the drama. We get entertained by these ladies. These ladies got me. I really need to take a shot before I get into this, but I'm a little tired. I ain't finna do all that because these ladies are going through it. So let's get into it. So we start off with Safari and Smiley. They end up fighting. You know, last week Smiley didn't want to fight, but they end up fighting. They basically pressure her into fighting. I don't know what type of fight this is. It really wasn't a fight. To me, it was a little scuffle. They bumped into each other. They might swung one or two times, and they had each other hair. Sapphire whole wig was off. I can't really say who won it, honestly. Of course, Suki trying to get into it. Suki trying to swing. You know, Suki got that good old drawback. She got that old school drawback. What's the lady name off Color Purple? Sophia. That old school drawback swing. So she back trying to swing, trying to help her friend out, but you know, production, security, they stopping her. Everybody like, no, you know. So they get into it. Safari won another round. She's like, nah, I ain't done. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't done. Hold on, give me another round. Smiley not really trying to give another round. She feel like she did whatever she had to do and she was done with it. So that ended up their dynamic. Because everybody confronting people, I guess this is the episode where everybody lay everything out on the table. They trying to move on. They ain't trying to keep on doing all this fighting. They're really trying to get into one house, because still, out of all these episodes, these ladies have not stayed in one house together. I think at the beginning they was gonna stay, but they end up, I can't remember. The first episode was so far back I can't remember. So they trying to get these ladies together finally, trying to hash out everything so they can just turn up and have a good time under one roof instead of getting two separate houses. I know that, but this budget got to be big. They got, because they got two separate houses instead of getting private jets, instead of doing all that. So I know this budget got to be really big. So E.T. decides to confront Tasiki. Finally, we waited forever. Like, is she gonna confront her? Is she gonna say something to her? You from Now That's TV, they bump, they fight for real on Now That's TV. Round after round. So they wanna know, when are you gonna confront her? So she finally confronted her. She confronts E.T. and said, you know, I wanna know, why were you mocking me? You were mocking me on the internet, and I just wanna know why you were mocking me. Really, she should have confronted her the first time she stepped in there instead of bothering with T. She should have confronted Tasiki. So she confronted Tasiki. Tasiki was like, well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, I did what a sister gonna do. I didn't know you. I know my sister. You know what I'm saying? So me being a big sister, yeah, you don't like my sister, so me and you got a problem. So E.T. feels like that Tasiki owes her an apology. Tasiki was like, well, what am I apologizing for? You know what I'm saying? That's my sister. We done moved on. I ain't even talking to my sister right now. You know, my sister got me jumped. I ain't talking to her right now. But E.T. still wants an apology. And Tasiki's like, I don't see why I need to get an apology. So Tasiki puts her bad hand somebody her bag. So everybody trying to stop Tasiki now. They're like, no, sis, no. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying, because really ain't no time for the fighting. We want to see it. We do want to see it. I thought it was going to go down, honestly. I thought Tasiki was going to eat. But they didn't want it to happen. They just trying to have them talk, hash out things. So they end up apologizing to each other and hugging it out, which that was big. I like the growth. I like the grown-up woman thing, but we want to get some entertainment. We want to get something. They didn't even argue at all. They said what they said, the little words they said, and that was it. I feel like E.T. was kind of nervous, and E.T. sat there with her arms folded like she was waiting in line for lunch at schoolhouse. She up there with her arms folded, so I'm like, well, E.T., what, like, you used to stand on business. You like to with your arms folded all the way back to the back instead of stepping up to her and confronting her. So I feel like E.T. really didn't want to fight her. Tasika ready for whatever, but she don't really know how stuff finna move. So she just trying to say, okay, let's just forget about this. This is petty. Let's hug it out and keep on moving. Now, where does T and DJ Sky come from? They came out of nowhere. DJ Sky, like I say, she's not a main. She's not even on the cast. She's just a DJ. And T been missing the action. She ain't been staying with the ladies. She'll pop up at club events and that's it. So where did they come from? I don't know. So when they get there, Honor like, okay, DJ Sky, I feel like you owe me an apology, and if you don't apologize, me and you can go round for round and keep fighting. We can go. I can snatch this thing off my finger. We can go. I can see in DJ Sky's face, she ain't really trying to have that type of energy. She ain't trying to fight. She ain't trying to say nothing or do nothing like that. So, of course, she ends up apologizing. So, hopefully that squashed whatever they had going on. Because that's been going on since not like the second episode. It's been going on. So, now they finally done squashed that. So I'm liking how they squashing everything and all that. Even though we live to see the drama, we live to see the fight. That's what these reality shows about now. These like lower, I won't say them low because they get good numbers. But this is what like Zeus and now that's TVC, like all they want to do is fight. That's all they want to do. But I see we seeing some growth within the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like Bad Girls Club back in the day was mostly about the girls, they bad, they coming on, they trying to change, they trying to grow, even though it didn't end off like that all the time, but they tried to grow, but they still entertained us, which back then they probably fought a little bit if you hit somebody first and it was bad, you got sent home. On these shows, you ain't getting sent home. You gonna have to fight it out, or you gonna have to go home then if you ain't fighting nothing out. So I'm liking the growth. I'm liking how they handling things. So through that, here goes Scotty. Scotty gotta say something. Scotty gotta feel like she doing a big one this season. So she say something to Honor. She said, Honor, since Nat say this the apology day, what's my apology? I feel like you need to apologize to me. You ain't speaking up and saying nothing to me. So that calls for Honor and Scotty to have words. So obviously, Honor don't like Scotty, pretty much. Scotty don't really care for her. So they going back and forth, having words, they ready to fight, but they stopping them, so they ain't about to fight. So they about to fight. Scotty mad because Honor called her a lap dog. She say she is Natalie's lap dog. She do everything Natalie says. She want to be Natalie. She want to be her friend so bad that she's her lap dog. So Scotty feel a type of way like, why'd you calling me her lap dog? I'm not nobody lap dog. Why'd you call me a lap dog? So she's steady trying to get to Honor, but security ain't letting her. Which I'm glad security let. We don't see them fight like 6 times. How many more times we have to see these ladies fight? We have literally to see Honor and Scotty fight literally 6 times, and we tired of seeing it. Honor wins every time. There hasn't been a time when Scotty was up. It's always Honor winning. This big, soaking wet, she's whooping Scotty every time. So I feel like Scotty need to go ahead and move on from that. You ain't got to keep talking about it. Why you keep wanting to fight this girl? You want to finally get a win so you can brag on that one win when she done beat you already 6 times? Come on, Scotty, we got to move on from that. Production got to go on. We ain't finna keep doing the same thing. It's others fish to fry instead of you and Honor going back and forth. So with this whole apology day, here's Biggie. Biggie want to talk to Rolly. I don't know what for. I don't know why they feel like she feel like they need to be friends, they need to talk. I don't know why. But Biggie wants to talk to Rolly. Rolly says she can't talk to Biggie. She don't want to talk to Biggie. Biggie been acting weird since last season, since Baddies West. She say Biggie wanted them to be the duo because they the big girls. So they wanted them to be the duo. When Rolly wasn't feeling that, Rolly wasn't trying to be no duo with Biggie. Biggie latched on to Tommy. And Rolly say, Tommy not even your friend. Tommy said she ain't your friend. Like, so you latched on to somebody who wasn't even rocking with you like that. Yeah, she chilling with you, but we working, we filming. That's why she chilling with you. Ain't like she trying to be your friend, trying to be your bestie or nothing like that. So really, you being Tommy lap dog, and Tommy ain't really fooling with you like that. They going through all that, and then Biggie says something to Sky. Sky, I don't think Sky was laughing. Sky was like, man, y'all let this go. This Sky being a bigger person. But she said something to Sky, and Sky dropped her purr like, what's up? Like, Sky really about to get, we about to get the old black ink Sky. The New York back in the day Sky, that's what we about to get. Luckily, she didn't do it. But she was about to go ahead and give Biggie the business. But I don't think Biggie understand how Sky operates. Sky is not one of the people who just been. Sky is like Tasiki, pretty much. She can be cool, she can be calm, but once she turn up, she turn up. And I don't think Biggie realized how bad she was finna turn up, but I'm glad they didn't let her, or she didn't allow herself to turn up on Biggie, because it wouldn't have been good for Biggie. Because Biggie wasn't gonna beat Sky at all. At all. And then, to me, the energy that E.T. gave to Biggie is the energy she gave to Tasiki. She got all up in Biggie's face. She tired of hearing Biggie. She hollered all in Biggie's face, and they going back and forth, back and forth. Rolling grabbing E.T. like, nah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna hit her if anything. But she's just still going back and forth. Really, we already see that E.T. is kind of following Rolly. I don't know if it's a loyalty thing. I don't know if it's because Rolly was the biggest mouth to get E.T. on, because she kept pushing for E.T. Which I keep saying that they only brought E.T. because of Krishan. That's it. But with Krishan gone, where's E.T.'s storyline? With Krishan not being there, where is E.T.'s storyline? Because Krishan and E.T. got beat from Now That's TV. Then she came to the auditions and she was saying how she apologized to Krishan, So that was still connecting their storyline. But then you really couldn't do nothing because Krishan was pregnant and Krishan had to leave. It would have been better if Krishan wasn't pregnant and she came on there. Then you would have had your storyline. You know what I'm saying? Which Krishan was going to say, oh, it's clout, you clout chasing because you done came here on a network I done got on and I done helped make big and all that. And now you want to have a problem with me again. Oh, luckily they went on about that. Ain't too much go on with that. So the ladies are going to their separate houses. They finna get ready to go to the club. I think they had 2 bookings that night. Yeah, because they had the Baddies Blunt thing, and then they went to the club also. So they in their own separate houses. The ladies want to know, ask to see, what's going on with her and E.T. What was their problem? And she just basically said, I did mock her. You know what I'm saying? If it was a problem, it should have been him. I did mock her, But I feel like, hey, me and my sisters ain't talking. We ain't got to go through all that, so I moved on from that. Then you got Smiley. She FaceTimes Natalie and tell Natalie, like, hey, forget all this is going on. I want my chain back. Ain't nobody gave my chain. I was supposed to get my chain back and I ain't got my chain back yet. So what's going on? I'm so sick of this whole chain and pendant thing going on. But she want to know what's her chain. I still don't have my chain. So Mariah in the background like, listen, if you want the chain, get it from my sister. My sister gonna pull up and you get it from my sister. That's y'all problem now. You know what I'm saying? We don't had eyes, we don't fought, we don't did whatever. You get the chain from my sister and you see how that's gonna work. So now we got the ladies on the sprinter getting ready to go to these events. Camilla just straight out tells Smiley like, hey, like, listen, why you acting pussy? Why you acting like a punk? You keep saying stuff about this chain. Sapphire want to fight you. You don't want to do that. Why is you acting like a pussy now? Now before you was about that, why you letting people try you act like a pussy? I say she just really want to be the bigger person, but it's kind of hard to be on a bigger person on a show like this. Like Camilla say, you a baddie. You a baddie for a reason. So baddies don't just kiss ass. Baddies don't back down for nobody. Why you being pussy and backing down? You need to stand up on your 10 and do what you gonna do. Get your chain and don't let these people confront you talking about, oh, they want to fight, and you back it down, you hide your hands. You gotta turn up, you gotta retaliate, you gotta do something. But as we can see on the bus that Smiley dressed up like she ready to fight. So Smiley feel like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna fight tonight anyways. I don't know what's going on. All the other ladies are dressed nice. On both sides. All the ladies are dressed nice except Smiley. Smiley got her tennis shoes on, her hair up in a ponytail. She got like a track jumpsuit on, and it look like she ready for war. And then is Natalie them sharing deodorant? That's crazy. Like all them sharing deodorant. I understand. Like, did y'all wash? Y'all literally just left the house. So did y'all wash or not? Or was that they just left a Baddies blunt and they just kept going? But still, deodorant ain't gonna cover it up. You gotta wash some of them pits. You gotta get some soap, some water, dry that thing off, then apply that deodorant on. All y'all doing is covering up musk. That's it. Covering up musk. You should have had some spray to spray your private areas if you needed to. If the odor was that bad, When y'all gotta share deodorant, y'all should have went and took y'all a little bird bath in the tub or the sink or something instead of there going around sharing deodorant and passing it around. That was the weirdest shit that I ever seen. That was very weird. Y'all should have just... First of all, y'all should have had y'all own stuff. Y'all are ladies that carry purses and stuff. Why y'all ain't got your own hygiene stuff? Why y'all around here pass around deodorant? I don't understand that. I didn't get that. So now they at the next hosting, and in comes Mariah's sister. Mariah said it looked like Smiley seen her sister because she looked like she seen a ghost. And Mariah's sister this big like Mariah. You know what I'm saying? They might be these, I don't know. She this big though. And soon as she go in there, straight action, they want to know she own business. She ain't with all the talking. They going straight up and start swinging on each other. Start swinging. Now, we ain't going to see the conclusion to the next episode. Of course, they had to cut it off. Oh, they dragging this season, man. I just feel like they dragging this season. The season has been long, man. But I guess they got to pay bills. They got to, you know, they got to make their money somehow. Especially with this big old budget. They might have to have all these episodes. Because they getting 2 houses, private jets, and all this type of stuff. And like I said, the production look good. I like the way the production looking. Like, it look for real, for real. They don't look ratchet at all. The production looking good. But we won't know nothing until the next episode. So stay tuned. But anyways, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at BJonesENT, and make sure you press that bell notification so you can be notified every time I drop. It's your boy, B Jones.